Am I doing it or am I not doing it? I don't know if I'm doing it or not. Hold on. Okay, I am doing it. Cool. Alright, yeah, alright. I just had to make sure that I was actually doing it. So. Okay, I am doing it. Cool. Alright. Alright, that's kind of a bigger delay than I thought, but okay. What's up, everybody? I am doing content stuff. Okay, so I've been meaning for the longest time to create some more videos regarding the Falcons off season, and the reason why I haven't done it is for a couple of reasons. One, low key, there wasn't a whole lot to talk about. Like, we didn't do a whole lot, and for obvious reason, because we didn't have a whole lot to work with. You know what I mean? Secondly, I really want to wait till the draft, and like, you know, to like talk about like draft stuff. Like, I'm thinking of doing a video soon where I go over the draft, like what we could get in the draft, like who we can get and stuff. But yeah, and the third thing is obviously I'm still in college. I'm doing college stuff, so I haven't had a whole lot of time to work on that or work on anything else really. So I've just kind of put up a couple videos. Like, if I have a good idea for something, I create a skit, or I uploaded the other day I uploaded a film project I had where I basically had to create a 30-second PSA, and I used that project to talk about sports betting. So I decided, might as well throw it on here. And I decided, how about I just stream some games, you know? Wizard101 is a game I play. Here's my current character right here that I play with. But for the purpose of this live stream right here, we are going to create a new character. Now, the game audio is coming through my speakers. I don't have any earbuds in or anything, so that's kind of where that's coming from. If it's not clear, if the audio is not heard very well, I apologize. I am very amateurish when it comes to streaming, so yeah. And I don't even know if I have my live chat up. I probably have to pull it up on my phone to see if there's any live chat, but outside of that, I'm probably not going to be super responsive if there is in fact a live chat, which to be honest I don't know, but I'll be on the lookout. I will be on the lookout for that. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and create a new character.
Aha! The spell is working. Look, Gamma. Finally, we have found one. Oh! A young wizard. A student with amazing potential. Enough, perhaps, to save Wizard City.
Oh, really? Where?
Oh, a very, very distant realm. Oh, my goodness. On a world that does not even believe in magic.
Well, there's some people in this world that believe in magic.
I wonder what manner of wizard they might become. Perhaps we should consult the Book of Secrets.
Yes, the Book of Secrets.
Headmaster Ambrose turns to regard you intently.
Answer these questions to find out what type of wizard you are.
Alright, so this is where we do the survey to find out what kind of, what is more important to me, being part of a winning team or showing off my skills? I don't know. I guess it's kind of, we can relate this to the Falcons. How about that? Do I want to be known as, you know, contributing to the team, or do I want to be known as kind of like the MVP? And I'm a selfish dude. I like showing off my own skills. Which of these is the most powerful? I feel like an earthquake. Considering that it's breaking apart literally the earth and stuff, I imagine that's powerful. Which best describes you? I guess you could make the argument that I'm creative, although, I don't know, maybe that's not really reflected in this channel particularly, but I don't know. I definitely don't study hard. I mean, I'm 11 p.m. I'm up still playing games. I'd say I'm well-rounded. How about that? I'm definitely not fast and athletic. I mean, have you seen me? Have you seen me? What's my favorite season? I like fall. I like fall season. I like competing against. Well, I also like cooperating. How about that? I'll go polar bear. All right, so these are the 4 options. I can either go myth, balance, storm, or ice. Now, I already have a wizard that's myth, so I'm probably not going to do that. I kind of want to do balance. How about that? I've chosen the school of balance. Yeah, cool.
Now that we know what you are, what do you look like?
That's a good question. What do I look like? Okay. Style A or style... Okay, so style A is basically just guy. Definitely gonna go custom on this. Hair, I kinda have long hair coming out now, so kinda something like this. Pretty accurate to what I got. I could go like that, or I could go wild. Well, as wild as I can get. I'd say I like that. Red. I like to keep it. How about for this particular character, we're gonna keep it red for like. We'll go for a Falcons look. How about that? That'll be my Falcons tie-in, because this is primarily a. Oh no! I'm not done. I'm not done. Crap! I didn't mean to press that. So should I get like a mean mug on this wizard? how about we get a mean mug? Eyes. I can. Oh, whoa! That's kind of like the eyes of that one guy in Mulan, where like the outside of the pupils are black and then the inside is kind of like whitish. Sure, we'll go with that. I like that. Eyebrows. Should we just go like with a wacky color like pink? Makes no sense. Or no. Actually, hold on. Yeah, white eyebrows. How about that? Make this wizard the most unnatural looking creature ever. I don't know. I guess I'll go with that. Not gonna give him lipstick. I'm fine with the nose. Skin tone, pretty accurate, honestly. I'm not really a big fan of face paint. I guess I could do like stars or something. Nah, I'm not gonna do face paint. Accessories. I guess we'll give him the glasses. Nah, no glasses. I want the eyes to be seen more. All right, so yeah, let's go ahead and get the Falcon colors. Red and black. That's kind of how it goes. And yeah, I think that should be good. That should be good.
If you ever wish to alter your appearance in the future, simply pay a visit to the magic mirror shop.
Yeah.
All right then. What is your name?
Okay. Is Julio part? No. I wanted to name him Julio, in honor of Julio Jones, but instead, how about we go to let me go down to the M's real quick. We're gonna name him Michael in honor of both Michael Vick and Michael Penix. We'll do that. I'm not sure if there's a Falcon name in this. I don't know. We'll go Giant Tether. Michael Giant Tether. Hold on. I don't like the two T's being next to each other. Let me. Giant Veil. Well, what about Giant Walker? Yeah, you know what? Michael Giant Walker. That works. That works fine for me. Alright, there he is. Look at him. He's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Michael Giant Walker. I can't speak. Michael Giant Walker. That is the name, and we are going to play the game. Alright.
Well, hello. If it is
So,
our newest
like I said, I don't really need to do the tutorial because I know how to play this game, but yeah, we're not going to do a tutorial. Yeah. I know how to play a game already. So we'll just go from here. How about that? Alright, let's do things, shall we?
Welcome to Ravenwood Academy, young wizard. And normally, this is where you'd be enrolled and sent to your classes.
Right.
But times are not normal. There's some kind of supernatural incursion in Unicorn Way that must be dealt with immediately. I wonder.
What do you wonder, old man?
You've demonstrated such potential.
Yes.
Practical experience will serve you better than lectures. Care to put your talents to the test? Splendid. Time is of the essence, so I'll teleport you there directly. Seek out Private Connolly, the Wizard City Guard in charge of that area.
I bet. Alright.
Welcome to Unicorn Way. There are creatures here who will attack you if you get too close to them, so stick to the task at hand.
Yeah.
Whoa, young student. The street's very dangerous right now. Is there something I can help you with?
Oh yes, Mr. Australia man, or I don't know if Australian is the accent, but it's kind of what it sounds like to me.
Wizard, could you see the symbol above Private Connolly?
Yeah, that's game mechanics. I know what question marks over people's heads mean.
What's that? You say the headmaster sent you to help us? Well, you're just the person, or wizard, I've been waiting for. This used to be a pleasant street, but we've been invaded by hordes of strange creatures. The guards and I have been doing our best to push the creatures back, but we're no match for their dark magic, especially the undead.
Ye-
Maybe your fancy wizard magic will do the trick. Go battle a few of those lost souls, then report back to me. Good luck.
To battle the monsters, run up to them when you
Yeah, game mechanics. I know how this works. Alright, so at the start they give me a wand that basically gives me 3 of the 1 pip thing I can do, and then they give me a bunch of other stuff as well. So alright, let's go ahead and do the thing. I'm not going to join anyone else in battle, mainly because I like, whenever I get engaged in battle and someone else joins, I'm usually annoyed at that. I don't know, sometimes I appreciate company, but most of the times I like to do things solo dolo, you know what I mean? Alright, so usually during this first bit of the game, I like finding the spells that have the highest amount of accuracy, because all of them can usually one-shot. In that case, that seems to be my spell, so I'm going to go ahead and send that real quick. I'm going to go ahead and turn the volume down. How about that? I don't know how loud it is for the stream, but for me it's sounding a little loud, so that's what I'm going to do. Alright. Bada bing, bada boop. Time to get another one. Let me pick up a health orb and then pick up another one. Alright, in this case, the one with the higher accuracy is this guy. He has 5% more than this guy over here, so let me go ahead and send it. Stream's lagging a little bit. I hope frames aren't dropping too terribly much. Yeah. It probably looks like a laggy mess right now. Like I said, I'm new to streaming, so low-key don't even know how this works. I'm just going with it. That's something I've been wanting to do. I've been wanting to do something for this channel in particular for a while. So, you know.
That's further side. We'll follow your lead and start pushing these ghostly things back. But I'm worried we won't be able to drive the phantoms away for good without knowing why they're attacking.
I love the lip sync. It's just like, I'm worried. It's just like moving the mouth all exaggerated.
To find out what's behind this. Another intrepid student, Siri Nightshade, also came here. Maybe he's learned something useful.
Alright. Let's go ahead and talk to this Sarah Nightshade dude.
Oh, hey there. I'm Sarah. You're new here, aren't you? Well, I, for one, am very glad you're here. I couldn't help but notice how you took down those lost souls. When I heard there was trouble on Unicorn Way, I rushed right over. But then I saw what's out there. Skeletal pirates. Skeletons I can handle, but skeletal pirates? What? Yar. No, thank you. Pirates give me the heebie-jeebies.
I love how he says he's fine with skeletons, but skeleton pirates? Now that's just going too far. Just like, come on, man.
Did I hear you two talking about skeletal pirates? Going to face them? Please, come talk to me first.
It would be good to know exactly what we're up against. Do you think you could battle a few skeletal pirates to see how tough they are? Great! I'll mark their location. Ooh, press.
Yeah, okay, cool. And then I'm not gonna worry too much about her. She's mostly side quests. Whenever I'm streaming, I'm gonna just do the main quest, and then maybe while off stream, I'll take care of some of the side quests just to level up a little bit more. And then maybe I'll do like the quest that like is for like my balance school that like, gives me new spells and whatnot. Maybe I'll do those on stream as well. But yeah. Alright, so skeletal pirates. Seeing how he's usually these things have a 50-50 chance. I could go this and one shot, but the problem is this spell has less accuracy, but you know what, let's try it. Is that a wizard that just ran across my screen for a second? Okay. Yeah, the frames are really dropping. Oh well, it is what it is. I'm a college student. What do y'all expect? Alright. Let me have that a little more. Alright. Alright, so I don't have the lightning thing anymore, so I'm just gonna throw one of these at him. See if that one-shots. Alright, go in. And yeah, one shot, cool.
Ye got guts, little wizard. More than us to be sure, but ye be no match for that which rattles in the darkness.
Spot on voice talent there. That sounds like it sounds like when you get like an influencer to like come in and do like a cameo voice and like cameo voice role, and they kind of put like little to no effort. That's kind of what it sounds like. It kind of sounds like if Jacksepticeye was hired to do like a cameo, and he was like, all right, whatever, let me just do this and get my bag and then leave. That's kind of what it sounds like. Not just like, yeah, I'm a pirate, I guess now. Give me your booty. Yeah. All right, where's my bag? Give me my bag.
Oh, wow! You made it back! I mean, how'd it go? What did you learn? The pirates warned about a rattle in the darkness?
Yeah, I guess they did. I didn't really pay attention.
See, this is what I was talking about. Pirates are always creepy and frustratingly vague. What is clear is that some evil magic has emerged here, and we're going to need more than a handful of guards to stop it. There is a powerful, ancient being who may be able to help us understand the dark forces we're facing, the wise seraph Lady Ariel. Not only does Lady Ariel possess strong magic, she's also the warden of the ferries, and they keep her well informed. Perhaps she's heard something about this rattle in the darkness. Go speak with her in the hedge maze at the far end of Unicorn Way.
Cool. Oh, I got a new hat. Crown of Seasons. Let me put it on. Alright, I kinda got a, oh no, what have I done with the face? I don't know if I'm liking how this face looks. The white eyebrows really do blend in. It makes it, from a distance, it makes it look like he has just no eyebrows. Maybe this facial structure wasn't a good idea. I'm sure that's what God said when he saw me come out. Ooh, yeah, let me go that. Let me learn from this. Okay, nah. That was a joke. Relax. Alright. Let's go ahead and get there. Nothing will stop me. Not even dropped frames. I think by now you're experiencing what half of this game is. It's just walking around from place to place, just doing whatever. And then the other half is when you're actually doing the cool stuff, which is the fighting. Okay, alright. If anyone's out there actually watching the stream or watching a replay, how y'all liking it? Y'all finding this entertaining, or are y'all bored out of your minds? Let me know.
Halt! What purpose brings you into our hedge maze? Forgive me, young wizard. These dark times make me leery of new faces, but now I see the light within me. We've much.
I think she got scared because she saw my face and she saw how creepy it looked. Alright, let's go.
The evil forces that loosed the undead upon Unicorn Way have also corrupted my precious fairies. Please, you must help them.
Alright.
Vile bone cages have appeared along Unicorn Way. They are filled with a mysterious dark magic that corrupts all fairy folk who venture near them. Dispel the dark magic in the bone cages, then bring me fairy dust from those it corrupted. It may reveal to me who is behind this. It pains me to say it, but the only way to obtain the fairy dust is to wrestle it from the dark fairies in combat. Try to be gentle. Once you've dispelled the bone cages and collected the fairy dust, return to me immediately.
Alright, cool.
Young wizard.
Quick question. Is all that flying really necessary if you're just staying in that one spot? Okay, sorry, I'm nitpicking way too much. Let me go ahead and do combat stuff, the actual fun part of the game. Alright, Dark Fairies. I need to extract your energy or something along those lines. Alright, so I'm probably gonna need 2 spells to defeat them, so let me attack them with this. Ah, that did the least amount of damage. Come on, man. Well, okay, I guess it didn't matter. Alright, let me attack them next with their own kind. How about that? Don't question the logistics of this, just go with it. Alright. That's one fairy dust. Now it's time to get the others after I consume these health orbs. Alright, now it's time. Let me attack them with that. Yeah, see, at the beginning, the spells that you attack with seems pretty monotonous, but then as you keep going, your strategy is able to be a lot more varied as you get more and more spells to work with. But as of right now, it's just attacking with... Yeah, how about we go with a Frost Beetle? How about that? You're welcome, I guess. Alright, time to open up these bone cages. Which, like, how did they get the bones to make the bone cages? Alright. Let me go around, get this other one, and then I gotta go across to get the other one. Alright. And then do that. Coolio, my duo. Alright, let's go back to Lay Orel, or however you say it. There's a chest. Let me go ahead and get this chest real quick. Let me pick it up. Cool. Alright. Alright.
You hear a tiny, joyful voice call your name.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
Thank you for helping us, kind wizard. Your courage and benevolence will not soon be forgotten by the fairy folk.
Alright. Up. Oh yeah, I forgot it does that, and just going forward, it redirects me over there.
You've cemented your reputation as a hero to the fairy folk, young wizard. With the bone cages dispelled, I can help the other corrupted fairies in time. Now we
Why couldn't you have done this yourself, instead of just flying in place?
examine the fairy dust. Is that? But how? The fairy dust displays scars of a dark magic banished from this world long ago. Could it be? Rattle in the darkness? Rattlebones. In life, a ruthless tyrant who was banished to the underworld for his crimes. If I focus, perhaps I can sense his location. So much darkness. No, my vision is obscured. All I see is a tower ringed in bones. Siren night.
I don't know how that's disturbing you when you literally told me to go to the bone cages earlier.
You must hurry. Here, take this broom. It will allow you to travel to Siren much faster. Now fly, and may the light guide you. You'll receive a temper.
Alright, cool. I get a mount that makes me go faster and stuff. I also got some new boots. Let me put these on. Alright. Drop frames, drop frames. I'm having a hard time steering with it. Okay, there we go. Oh no, it's getting real bad now. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me try something. Usually when this happens is because I'm in a crowded realm. I'm gonna go to let's go to another realm to see if that helps with the lag at all. Let's see. Oh, well, it actually did help a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, that's usually what I do whenever I hop into this game. I go to a server that's less crowded and produces less lag. Because usually the college Wi-Fi that I'm under isn't able to handle it, or really any Wi-Fi that I use is able to handle this much people in a single server. And honestly, it's impressive to me that this game has as many servers as it does that I can just travel to.
Hello! You were gone for so long, I was beginning to worry you'd run off and joined a skeletal pirate crew. But what did Lady Oriel have to say? Oriel thinks an underworld tyrant named Rattlebones is behind all this? Wicked. Let me think.
Wicked. I love how he says it. He's just like, oh, wicked.
He's in a tower, ringed in bones. Well, the skeletal pirates do seem to be concentrated around the old archives. Try looking there. Here, I'll mark it on your map.
Alright. Time to search for this Rattlebones fella. I'm gonna turn off my phone to save Barry. in about 20 minutes, I gotta pick up laundry, so this is probably not gonna be a super long stream. I just want to complete this main quest right here, at the very least. Alright, enter the door. Come on now. Okay, there you go. Alright, Rail Bones. I heard you causing a ruckus. Hey, I'm over here. Alright, there you go.
Excellent. I could use a combat break. Let's play.
Alright, let's play indeed. Oh no, now this guy's real trouble. Instead of having 115 health points, he has 135. Holy crap! Alright, okay, I have a chance to one-shot him with this. Let's see if it actually works. No. It was a good try. Ow. Alright. So he has about 40, so I'm gonna send a Dark Spirit out of him. How about that? Yeah. For any newcomers to this game, how y'all react to that about this particular spell where the bat basically projectile vomits at the player? Like, I've played this game for so long that it doesn't even faze me, but I imagine for anyone who hasn't played this game before, that's like, yeah, that's kind of gross. Alright. Fire cat. How about that? That sounds like fun. Pew.
The day is yours, young one, but the Dark Master's plan is already in motion.
In haste to leave, Rattlebones dropped the tome he was
Alright, cool. I also got a new hat. And I can't wear it. Well, alright.
As you walk back onto Unicorn Way, you can't help but notice that the dark magic that was previously choking the street seems to have abated.
Yeah, the monsters still remain. But, oh well, I guess the aura is slightly less evil or something. Ah, crap. Drop frames again. Alright.
You did it, didn't you? You beat Rattlebones!
I sure did.
The darkness plaguing Unicorn Way is lifting. Look! With Rattlebones defeated, the guards should be able to drive away the rest of the undead horde. Ooh, that tome looks important. You should take it to the library in the Commons. Harold Argleston will know what to do with it.
Alright, cool. I got another pair of boots. This time they give me extra attack as opposed to extra protection. Let me put those on. So basically right now what I got is I got 2 added damage and 2 added resistance. And I think the one that they automatically give me gives me extra accuracy. When casting spells, there's a chance for it to like fizzle out and like not work. But because of this added accuracy, that hasn't happened yet. Hopefully I haven't jinxed myself. Anywho. This game has a really good soundtrack. I like the sounds. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to create conversations here. You know, streaming is hard when you don't have a huge audience that'll constantly like give you stuff to talk about. I'm at the beginning stages of all this. All right, big dog. Tell me about this tome or something.
I don't think I've seen you with Gladwell before.
Yeah, because I'm new.
Master Librarian Extraordinaire. You say you recover this tome from an underworld tyrant who is going to give it to his dark master, Alistair?
Oh yeah, for those who haven't played this game before, Malistaire is like the big bad guy in all this. He was the guy who we were supposed to fight in the tutorial, but I skipped it, so yeah.
I do believe this is a matter for Headmaster Ambrose. You should take the tome to him at once.
Alright.
But before you go, allow me to reward you for your heroics. Please, accept this treasure card on behalf of the denizens of Wizard City. Treasure cards are special, one-use treasure.
Yeah. Alright, cool. Treasure card. So, I guess I'll go ahead and have that. Alright. Alright, Meryl. I did the thing. That means I get to start classes now, right? Imagine that was just the game. It's like, oh yes, I guess you've done enough. I guess you can start classes. And that's just the end of the game.
Oh, good. You're back. I'm anxious to hear your update on Unicorn Way. Evil darkness summoned from the underworld. Oh my. Rattlebones, you say? But he was banished centuries ago. How could he? Malice there. Of course. But why? Rattlebones researching the Unicorn Way archive for this tome? Let me see what it is. On the trail of the Order of the Fae. Oh, my stars. I will certainly look into this. While I do that, you need to attend to the matter of your long-delayed enrollment.
Yeah.
If you are to truly master your magical talents, we must induct you officially into our academy. I'll send you now to
So all that stuff I was in before, that was technically free labor though, right?
you to our professors.
This school sucks.
From time to time, you'll smell.
Alright, enrollment. Whee! I get to meet all the teachers and stuff. One of them's really cool, one of them's a total dickhead. You know, it's just a wide range of characters, you know what I mean? I'm just riding my lofty broom over there real quick. Over to Ravenwood. Alright.
Ah, you must be the new student I've heard so much about. You made quite a name for yourself on Unicorn Way.
All those little classes there.
I'm Mr. Lincoln, and I just have some quick paperwork to get you enrolled. Signature here, initials there, and a lock of hair here.
There you go.
Are you allergic to unicorns or eyes of newt? Good. That takes care
Hell no, I just came here from Earth. Why would I know any of that?
I am the professor of the ice school, where we teach thaumaturges to endure like permafrost, standing all attacks. While in the storm school, we instruct young diviners to strike hard, fast as lightning, defeat the enemy before they know what hit them. We pyromancers of the fire school.
Oh yeah, as a kid I used to think she was hot. Low-key still do. I mean, look at those proportions I got.
We slow burn our enemies to send. Commanding the elements is indeed impressive, but Thurges of the life school seek harmony with nature, which gives us the power to heal others.
Sorcerers also
Here's my teacher here.
symmetry in all things. Balance is unique magic from crooked
Now look at Cyrus over here. Little moody boy.
Fireballs and flowers. Fresh magic that always summon monsters to fight for us, but only the best conjurers dare study the ways of
I'm glad my character is not in having to have this guy as a teacher, because my other wizard definitely did.
And I'm Malone, not exactly a professor. We haven't had a real death professor since last one turned evil and destroyed school, so. But I can get you started at being a necromancer. Our death spells drain health from enemies, damaging them, and healing ourselves at the same
Yeah, that school is really overpowered when you get down to it. Like, you literally attack the enemy and then heal yourself with the damage points. Like, it's honestly pretty overpowered.
Stick around the spell, as it were, after this waltz is dispersed, and I shall tell you what I've learned of balance magic while in ancient Crocotopia.
Alright, cool. We really didn't have to teleport anywhere. I was literally right there just a second ago. That's the funny thing about Balance School. It doesn't get a designated building or anything. He's just on the sidewalk outside. Poor thing.
Fascinating place, Crocotopia. Home to a kingdom of mystic reptiles. Their ancient sorcerers invented a composite of primal magics called balance.
It's still a little unofficial, though, so I'm out here teaching under the clouds. Check out regularly to train new balance spells. As your proficiency level increases, I'll call you here to learn new spells only the most practiced of sorcerers can master.
Cool.
Train yourself in a scorpion spell. Then tell Mr. Lincoln you're ready to finish your enrollment. Toodles!
Toodles!
Already learning multi-pit spells? Oh, splendid. Some spells, like this one, take
Alright, cool.
one pit to
Oh yeah, I get to get a new spell stuff.
build up your pit supply.
Alright, so those are the spells I'm going to be learning. I'm going to learn that, and a little bit of that too. Cool. Alright, Mr. Lincoln, I did the thing.
You met your professor. Great. You can train spells in your school for free. But to learn other school spells, you must spend training points. Here, I'll give you one now. Use it to start training a secondary school. And if you change your mind later, see me to buy back training points. Anyway, now that you're enrolled, you get your own dorm room. And this
Oh yeah, dorm rooms, I'm not really interested in doing anything with that. Alright. Alright, Mel. What other type of crap you need me to tackle?
You're officially enrolled now? Then let me formally welcome you with this new healing spell. Let me
Man, I'm getting all these new spells out the wazoo.
Abby came to retreat, but on to more serious matters. It seems the troubles in Unicorn Way were but the tip of an evil iceberg.
Of course, it's always the tip of an iceberg.
While you were gone, chaos erupted all over the city.
Oh, really?
Run amok in the streets, and our former allies have turned against us. Malistaire must be behind this. Your victory
I love the body language. He's just like, Master must be behind us. I'm sure of it.
Now's your chance. Go to Old Town and talk to Sergeant Muldoon immediately. We will set things right and discover Malistaire's stolen all this. Good luck.
One last word before you embark on your quest. If you haven't looked into your click on the question mark.
Alright, cool. Alright, so, as of right now, I've already made to level 5. The journey of everything has just begun. And I think right now would be a good time as any to go ahead and pump the brakes on this first stream. I'm thinking of doing some other streams with this new wizard right here. I'm not sure how often I'm going to stream. Like I said, exams and all that is going to be something that's going to keep me preoccupied, so you know. But anyways, that is going to be everything, so I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Let me go ahead and stop streaming. Alright.